All right, boys. So these guys are just two of my mentees that did a group agency together, and they essentially went from $0 a month, brand new niche, all the way to 10K a month in 45 days, and then also to 30K a month in another 45 days after they hit 10K a month, which was very, very fast. So also, for some context, these guys are doing like 50K per month right now as I'm actually filming this. And they're actually in Turkey with Joe right now. They're just chilling there with a bunch of other guys who I connected them with and also another mentee. And yeah, they're actually going to get set up in Dubai in the next 2 weeks after they finish up with Turkey. But anyways, let's get back into the video. Yeah, you guys beat my record by I think 2x as well. So which was pretty cool because just under 2x. I did it in 0 to 35 months, but you guys did it in 90 days. So it was definitely pretty fast. So yeah, and also these guys are actually in Morocco right now. They did their first trip like I did to Greece and Portugal. Now they're in Morocco. So following the whole path, and you guys have obviously done quite well. So yeah, that's a quick intro. So how does it feel being in Morocco and making all this money?
Yeah, man, very, very good, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never thought we'd actually be able to travel like with SMMA, and I think this is what essentially your mentorship has given us.
right.
And I think a lot of people don't really talk about that in SMMA. They just have to kind of work at home, lock themselves in a room with cold
Yeah.
calling. But what I think you really kind of taught us was like the automation side of things and how to just
Mhm.
run it without putting too much work in, but still get the results. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because how many hours a day are you guys like really working right now?
Um, Not too much, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know today, mate. We ended up just going on some massive trek across the desert by accident. We followed this kind of random Moroccan guy, and it's a couple of hours, and like it didn't really like mean that much in terms of the workload because most of it now is completely automated. All the appointment booking is cold call
Yeah.
for ads. We have
Wow.
closes in place, sales calls, so it's pretty streamlined at this
Yeah,
point.
we really just
Wow.
piss around in the pool all day, volleyball, and like we might take the occasional sales call, but it's mostly just managing admin and doing fun stuff, really.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
like maybe putting stuff on social media. What did we do? Camels yesterday, doing quad bike.
Camels, quad bikes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
the buggies, everything.
Yeah.
yeah, it's great,
Yeah.
man.
Wow. So what were you guys' like, I guess, thoughts at the start? Like, did you guys think that you could actually pull this off? Like, because we only started like about 90 days ago. So how did that how did that kind of like what were your thoughts
But
at like the
yeah,
start? Did you actually think you could do
honestly,
it?
bro, we were sort of like we were really kind of lost, and I wouldn't say ready to give up, but
Yeah.
nearing that point, we were doing it for over a year. We'd kind of sort out all of the like mentorship programs. We had a look at like all of them.
Hmm.
And then Sam actually found you online from creating your like YouTube videos. Found it was
Yeah.
absolute pure. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, we had a call with you, and
So I
it
had
was
to join
great.
up, and yeah, it's been brilliant ever since.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah. Wow. And so where are you guys actually thinking of like going next? Are you guys gonna go like probably Dubai and Cape Town or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
I actually was
We're still
thinking of
deciding. Yeah, yeah. We're
yeah.
thinking either Dubai or Cape Town. I know a couple of the guys are with. They're pretty keen to go Cape Town next.
Yeah.
So we're maybe thinking. Yeah, I know for the summer as well. Like a couple of months when Europe's a bit better. Definitely
Yeah.
Italy as well. Spend quite a lot of time there. But yeah, probably Dubai or Cape Town next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited for that Europe summer. Tear it
Yeah.
up. Italy,
Yeah.
Greece, France. Uh, yeah, hopefully with a couple of guys doing SMMA coaching, we'll share a bit of value and have a good time.
Right, right, yeah. And I guess I kind of want to get more into the mentorship. I mean, you guys also will be. I'll be showing you guys how to set up the company in Dubai probably within the next few months or so. But besides that, like, how did you find that my mentorship was different from courses online? Because I feel like mentors are more powerful. How do you guys actually like personally kind of feel about that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, so we know a lot of guys who've been through the various courses, the big names in the space.
Mhm.
And one thing we've kind of, heard from them is it's good for the fundamentals. It has the basics, but it doesn't really go beyond that, and it's not really tailored to your individual, wants and desires.
Yeah,
So for us, our specific problems we have, whether it be, a KPI slightly below what it should be, the show rate isn't quite as good, whatever it is, and in our scenario with our niche, with our
Mm.
product, it's all kind of tailored to that, rather
yeah,
than just like the bog standard, do this, watch
yeah,
this
yeah.
video. It's all tailored to what you want, which kind of allows you to really kind of, I guess, accelerate the growth. And
Right.
rather than having to try, all these different steps that the course will tell you to do, straight away you're told what to do. You take that step and you're there.
Mm.
It's like an instant feedback, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I agree with that, but my answer is probably twofold. So I personally think mentorships are way better than courses because if you think about it from like a logical standpoint, a good course, people are going to join that course, and then if it's good, they'll get referrals, and then all the methods in that course get saturated. Whereas with
right.
a mentorship, right, the mentor, if they're good, like will be constantly learning and like networking with other guys who are way more successful than you and passing down those new methods as soon as they come in.
Yeah.
And in terms of why Eric Kavelaars is better than most other mentors is because he's focused on automation and working smarter, not harder.
Right.
And that's something that I honestly don't see that many courses talk about. I've seen the material in a lot of courses and they don't speak about automation. And that's something that I think you cover really, really well. And it's actually what's enabled us to scale and be pissing around in the pool all day and not doing that much work
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
lot of return.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all of them are just lock yourself. They tell you to just lock yourself in a room,
Right.
cold call for hours on end every single day, and you know, book a few sales calls and just do it all yourself, really. But the kind of the style here just allows you to scale like so much quicker
Yeah.
than doing a course, because we tried the stuff they've taught in courses before, and although it can work, it doesn't work as well as something like a mentorship does.
Right. So if you guys, let's say you guys didn't join the mentorship, do you think you obviously probably wouldn't be in Morocco right now? Like, would you guys be like, what, like 5K months kind of thing, probably?
Yeah,
Maybe
we'd be
less than
scraping a
that?
couple K a month. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd probably still be in the trenches fucking cold calling.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's where we would be at and like being England. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also I feel like a big part of it's actually like the networking part, because I actually just a bit of context, these guys are staying in like a 4-person villa right now. I think it's and I actually introduced Sam and Will to people in my network, and they actually started living together. And you guys are, I think, like just learning quite a lot from their style as well, because I know some guys are in the house are actually pretty successful and they're doing pretty big numbers. So you're definitely like learning a lot from them, from the networking that I've done for you guys as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, the guys with, they're doing pretty big numbers as well. And
Yeah.
you know, in terms of what they know and we don't know, their experiences is really good. Just, I guess, taking knowledge from them that we don't have and applying it into our own business. So I think like that, you know, with the networking and going with the guys abroad, it does. Yeah, it really, really helps.
Obviously, yeah, we know a lot more, but it's always good to have that network, people to hang out with. And yeah, and this is the fastest we've grown. Like this, the 10 days or 12 days now we've been here, fastest growth we've ever seen in terms of revenue. So like that is certainly not to be understated, and credit to you. You put us in contact with them, and yeah, they're great guys. One of them sitting opposite me right now. Yeah, solid.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess we could pretty much wrap it up here. But like, what do you guys see like the future of the agency? Like, what do you guys want to scale to? Like, I guess probably 50K months. I mean, you guys will probably hit that within the next few weeks, I guess, right?
Yeah, so 50K is the next, I guess, landmark to hit, really.
Yeah.
After that, you know, who really knows what's next after that? Yeah, I mean, 50K is kind of the next mark. Just hiring more closers in place. We've kind of got our own strategies now where we're just taking literally like a couple calls a week, and then the rest, you know, our closer hitting big conversion rates. But yeah, 50K is definitely the next, and then you know, just constant traveling with these other guys in the space.
Yeah.
Buy next, something like that.
Yeah. Well, I think like kind of going back to the beauty of what you offer, it's automation, and automation can be used. The automation tools that you give us can be used in anything. So if we want to grow our social profiles and sell an info product, we can with the tools that you've given us. And so essentially our options are open. We can either create more agencies and sell them. We can create more agencies and run them. We can create our own personal brand and sell shit off there. It's like the potential is kind of limitless, and that's I guess another one of the benefits of
the beauty of it.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, pretty much wrap it up here. I mean, do you guys have anything else to add on or kind of say before we ended up here?
No, that's pretty much. I mean, you know, once upon a time, I guess, when we were kind of deciding to join, our choices really were, you know, the big courses. I'm sure you guys know the names. A few of those we looked at. We popped on calls of all of them. A couple other kind of mentorships as well. And since, you know, deciding to go with Eric, we've heard, you know, a lot of bad stuff about these other ones. And I've not heard one bad thing from anyone else about Eric's mentorship. So if you guys are kind of in a position like we were, and they're kind of struggling to decide, then I definitely recommend Eric.
Yeah, that's actually a very, very good point to make. Like you hear a lot of bad stuff about other mentees of other projects, but you never hear bad stuff from mentees of Eric Kavelaars. So yeah, massive shout out to Eric Kavelaars. Eric Kavelaars gets you rich. Part of the reason why we're here right now. So yeah, big up.
Yeah, no, appreciate it, boys. Yeah, I feel like that's the main thing is just traveling. Because I've already got like 5 other full-on mentees just traveling full time now, all doing above like 20K a month and just living their life and just kind of following the path that I did. So I'm glad to have you guys are part of that. So yeah, we're gonna be doing big stuff very, very soon, and probably gonna do some mentee retreats and all that client meetups in Cape Town and Dubai, all that stuff soon. So I'll definitely see you guys there. And but yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Appreciate you guys hopping on and also being my mentee, and we're gonna obviously continue to do it and scale past 50K a month and all that stuff. So it should be a pretty fun time. But congrats on all the success as well and making the to Morocco too. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Sweet.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, cheers. Nice.